Hey, Pete. Craig.
Craig is on, and so are we, you guys.
Woohoo! I know why I heard. Wait, are we alive?
Yeah.
Mark, you're so good at radio.
Hey, ballers, welcome to These Balls Get Talk, the podcast that is going to have a lot of NBA hot stove talk tonight. This is Mark along with John and our producer Pete. We're getting ready to discuss the latest in sports, tech, and pop culture. If you like what you hear or see, please like us or hit that subscribe button. Or as someone on the show likes to say, tickle that little bell.
Who's that, Mark?
That's definitely me.
Yeah, that's weird, dude.
It's definitely me. Joining us tonight is a first-timer that I know from kickball, but she also pickles balls and occasionally throws darts. Please welcome to the show, Ms. Hannah Barnes. What's going on, Barnesy?
Hello.
Hi, Hannah. Welcome to the show.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday that's secretly a Friday. Well, at least for some of us.
Yes.
Just for you, Pete.
I love those Thursdays that are secretly Fridays.
I've never been working when that's happened on the 4th of July weekend, so it's kind of nice.
Oh, yeah.
My
There you go.
I would take it off because I have more vacation than God, but I am the boss this week, and I feel responsible for, being there. So I'm going to be there.
What, you guys aren't open tomorrow, though, are you?
We are. I keep telling everyone we're open tomorrow and on Monday. We have a floater for it. Yeah, we have a floater for it. But no one's going to be there but me. But service never stops, right? So
I hear you.
All right. Are we ready to catch up with everyone?
Perhaps.
Life's been moving big and small. It's
Pete,
time to talk
press the
about
button,
our
buddy.
balls.
I did. You guys just didn't hear it.
no. It's very confusing when you do that.
Yeah.
A little bit. John, how you been?
I'm okay.
I swear it works.
I'm okay. What happened? Jamie graduated. You guys know about that.
Jamie did graduate. You officially are the parent of a high schooler.
A ninth grader, straight up.
Crazy.
I got a letter from her high school yesterday, and with like 6 events over the summer, I put them all in her calendar. I work from home today. I came downstairs and I was like, Jamie, I put like so many things in your calendar. I'm also, Jamie is babysitting over the summer. If anyone needs someone to watch their 4 to 8-year-old, Jamie is your gal. The reason she's working over the summer is because she desperately needs a new phone.
Working for the phone.
And I've reached the I'm trying to teach you the value of money stage of parenting. And so what happens, and if nobody knows, but what happens with kids is when they get money, they just spend it right away. And so it has to be her. It has to be her money. And so we've been doing like this. We pay for Greenlight, and so she's been doing Greenlight for a couple of years now for her allowance. But essentially, it's just kind of a bank account on her phone that she can get paid on, and she gets her allowance into, and she gets a credit card, and just kind of like yeah. Nice. So she got a client for the whole summer for babysitting, and I was like, the math on that is pretty close to the value of a phone.
Monday through Friday.
Like Tuesdays, but $20 an hour for like 4 hours. She makes like $100 a week for
Pretty good.
Wow.
12 weeks. That's a phone,
Yeah.
That is a phone.
right? So and I said, I'd cover the rest, but really Verizon's going to cover the rest because she has about an $800 trade-in. So,
Hey, there you go.
she doesn't know that part yet because she actually could afford a phone now because she just graduated. Work is good. I was just telling you, you just heard that I'm the boss this week, which has been very interesting. I have a new director who thinks that because my boss said I was the boss this week, I know everything that's in his brain. That's been kind of an adventure. So he's like, what's the status with this thing? And I'm like, I don't know. He didn't tell me. So my boss and I are going to sit down on Monday and go over the things that I need to know when he goes on vacation. And we saw Supergirl last night. It was okay. It wasn't bad. I don't think it was good. But
were you there too?
No, I couldn't go.
I don't think it was bad, but it wasn't really super good either. It was just
how was it in relation to the latest Superman?
I think Superman was better. I think the problem with this movie is that James Gunn didn't direct it, and the director tried to make a James Gunn movie. So they were like lots of weird aliens. There were like lots of fight scene music drops.
Why wasn't James Gunn involved in it? Just out of curiosity, or was he just kind of overseeing producing it? Because he's running
he's
the DC
he's
universe,
the VP of DCEU.
Yeah,
he can't direct every movie.
No, but I mean, I'm sure he had at least some say in how things went down.
Yeah, did he write any of it at all, or he literally
I
was just the executive producer?
I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming he was an EP, but Millie Alcock is wonderful, and I could talk about that for forever. She was
every time you say her name, it sounds like a swear.
Yeah, you're
in like Russian or something like that.
Yeah,
it's her name. I didn't make it. She's wonderful, and it was very, very good. Caught up on House of the Dragon today. That was also awesome.
It's a good episode.
And
I feel like House of the Dragon's good again.
Yeah, just started watching the first season. Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
You're in for a ride.
Yeah, the first season is excellent. The second season, actually,
Supergirl.
Yeah,
Supergirl is young Rhaenyra Targaryen.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
I know. So
she did that.
That was her breakout
she
role.
did
Was season 1 of House of the Dragon. Yeah.
Well, she did that movie, and then all the nerds harassed her, and she was like, "I don't know if I like this." Anyway, Mark, what's going on with you, buddy?
So in preparation, we haven't talked about this on the show, but it's been out there. In preparation for watching the season 5 of The Boys, I have been watching it from the beginning.
Interesting.
And
oh no,
that's a lot of The Boys.
There have apparently been some episodes that I've either just completely blanked on or just completely missed, especially in season 4. I don't remember a lot of season 4 at all.
Oh, no.
So I don't know exactly how I watched it before, because according to my Prime Video, I've definitely watched it, and I've watched the entire season.
Have you watched season 5? Calls up.
I am not up to season 5 yet.
But season 5 calls up both seasons of Gen V. So you probably also need to watch Gen V.
Okay. That's just giving me more homework.
Gen V is the side quest for Godolphin College.
Now that kickball's over, you should have plenty of time.
There you go.
Kickball's not over, though. I'm in 2 summer leagues.
Jeez, Mark.
Well,
I'm doing both Rhode Island and Worcester Summer League.
Ken, are you going to be in the kickball movie?
I am, I think, actually, yes. One of my Meagers fighting it.
Yeah.
Yes.
There we go.
That's my kickball husband.
Nice. That's cool.
Awesome.
Yes. So I'll be excited to see. I read a few of the preview scripts. So far, so good.
Very cool.
You guys have to have a premiere party. Then Pete and I can come out and we can do the show there. Hey.
That'd be cool.
I mean, so kickballs are red, so we could have a rubber red carpet or something like that, or
a red rubber carpet.
Well, I kind of love that, actually.
Just get those the gym foam rubber mats and just lay them out in a grid or in a long line. There you go.
Pete, what's up with you?
Well, it's hot. I haven't been able to run as much this week because it's freaking hot.
Running is hard and heat.
Stress.
Yeah. I don't think this happened since the last time we were on, but I got to cook on the new grill. Doug and I were talking in the last episode about it. Oh my God, this thing is awesome. So we're going to use it again tomorrow. We're going to make 2 racks of ribs.
What did you end up grilling?
Oh, the inaugural grill. It was a ribeye that was like, I didn't look at the price until I bought it at the farmer's market. So it was like farmer's market meat. It was like $30 a piece of ribeye. And a giant.
Oh, that's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
No, it could have been much worse.
It got expensive.
A giant fillet of salmon for Steph, and then I did Japanese eggplant from the farmer's market and bunch of rainbow carrots cut up. Those were kind of marinated in like a honey drizzle with, and then I did like a general marinade with like olive oil, ghee. A bunch of seasoning, spices, garlic, lemon, squeezed lemon, all that's kind of good stuff. That was on the fish as well, but with like more ghee, lemon squeeze on it, and a tiny drizzle of honey on it. And then the steak was just salt,
everybody
pepper.
Ghee's butter.
Yeah, ghee is clarified butter, which I was making clarified butter in the restaurant in Maine before it was cool. We were making our own
Nice.
ghee from scratch every day at that restaurant by literally melting the fat out of the butter and skimming it out, and then just using the clarified oil. So there you go. So they came out amazing. I slightly overcooked the ribeye more than I wanted, but it didn't matter. The quality of the sear kept all the juices inside. So even though it was like medium technically, all the fat literally just like dissolved the second it
quality of
touched
your
my
sear.
mouth. It was like, oh my God. Yeah, there's a searing zone on the thing. Literally, there's an extra burner that's like sear zone. So I turned that on and I put the steak on. I was like, yeah. Flip.
The amount of times you said sear to
Wait,
me
does the
in the
grill go,
last...
yeah?
The amount
I
of
did.
times Peter
Maybe.
said sear to me in the last week is the marketing for his Weber grill.
There you go.
Completely.
I'm trying
It's
to
in his head.
trying to use
In
it
his-
to its fullest.
Right
So
there.
tomorrow we're gonna do 2 full racks of ribs and a bunch of
Gotta wait for
chicken
me, dude.
and brats and maybe something else all at the same time because I can. I haven't had this much
Well,
power
you ha-
before.
You went from a very small grill to a regular sized grill.
Yes,
So,
it's on the
yes,
large
now you
size
can-
of regular too.
Now you can cook things.
Cook more. Anyway, so I'm excited about that. We are finally, cross your fingers, everybody, knock on wood, whatever superstition you need to, finally wrapping down on a project at work that has given me a lot of headaches. Like, I think I actually punched a chair and stuff when I read an email one night where I thought all this stuff was done, and then we got an email from like a director, and oh my gosh, and everything had to change. So yeah, I was very upset, but it's almost done. It's the final. Well, I can't really give too much away, but after that, I get to work on the dream project for a little bit. Trust me, it's as
For
good
only
as-
a little bit.
Oh.
Well, we didn't get as much work on it as we thought because another major studio that I thought we were getting all of their work is still getting a lot of work. So it's not quite. So it's studio politics. It's a big enough project where all the major global studios leapt on it like vultures the second that the one studio that we had an in with had to give up some of their work. So it's that
Hope it's
big of a deal.
Avengers.
I can't say anything.
The
I'm
NBA is
hoping.
typing.
I'm just hoping.
Mum's the wide. All
Mum's
right, let's get to
the-
know our guests a little bit better. That's right, it's time to warm up our balls.
Before the takes and curtain calls, we gotta warm up your balls.
During this segment, Pete will spin the wheel and randomly select a question for our guest to answer. Are you ready, Pete?
No. Actually, yes, I am. Ha. Here we go.
Ah,
So, Hannah, who provides the best commentary or narration? And this is not specifically sports, I noticed, but it could be a sports commentator. It could be, I don't know, like Morgan Freeman doing some nature documentary.
It was
What-
specifically vague.
yeah, whatever. Who do you want to hear in your head as a voiceover for something?
Probably Tom Hanks. And I feel like that might just because of everything going on in the Pixar universe right now, but he has such a great
Okay.
voice. And he's a great voice actor, so that's a good
He
one.
is.
Right, Toy Story 5 just came out, right?
Yes. And I'm sure we'll
We'll
talk
be
about
talking
that a little later. But yes.
I saw a kid and his dad walk into Toy Story last night with the biggest Woody and Buzz action figures I've ever seen. It was awesome.
Nice.
They walk into the theater with them?
Yeah, apparently. Like big. Like,
Like full size. Awesome.
this is not a flying toy, except this time Pixar made it a flying toy.
Oh,
There's a Buzz with a drone attached to it from the movie.
Oh
That's
my
from the
God.
trailer. Yeah, it's awesome.
All right, so
that sounds dangerous.
who is on the Mount Rushmore of narration and / inner monologue or
Ooh.
whatever you want to call it?
Well, see, I think that's a different question, right? Because obviously Morgan Freeman is high on the list for everyone.
Well,
but
he's
does
gotta be
Morgan
on-
Freeman, does he narrate my life? Probably not.
Really? So who narrates your life, John?
Could he be on your Mount Rushmore though?
James Earl
Hon-
Jones?
Yeah.
Honestly, and I'm going to be a stereotype. Have you ever seen the movie A Bronx Tale?
No.
I don't even think he's that famous, but stereotypical Italian guy. But the guy who narrates A Bronx Tale is the guy I hear in my head sometimes.
The
What
guy
about
that
Bobby De
narrates
Niro?
What are you gonna say, Hannah?
the guy that narrates Love Island sometimes is in my head as well.
Oh yeah, what is his name? He's hilarious.
That's why it's.
Yeah.
I'll have to go figure that out. But he's doing Love Island USA and Love Island Australia, I think.
Yeah.
And he's on his
He's-
computer all day.
Oh, yeah.
Do
I
you
believe
hear that when you're on a date that's bombing? Unless you're married, then when you're out with your husband and it's not going well.
Oh my gosh.
It's a wisecrack joke, like from that guy.
I watched one season of Love Island, so I am an expert.
Maybe like Lizzo would probably be in my head if I'm on a date that's totally bombing.
Okay.
What about David Attenborough?
David Attenborough.
Maybe
I think that'd be a great
Davidson.
voice. That'd
The
be a great
white
voice
man
to hear.
walks into the bar. You see he's scared.
More
I-
British, John. More British.
This just
I'd wind
shows
my mouth.
how
Pete Davis. You want Pete Davis
Pete
in your head,
Davidson.
Anna?
That'd be interesting.
It's so freaking funny.
That would be funny.
Who's okay?
Yes.
Who's the actress that played Galadriel in Lord of the Rings? Why am I Kate Blanchett? Her narration in the beginning of Lord of the Rings was incredible, and I could listen to her voice as a voiceover, like with the close mic with her like bass turn up like any day. She was amazing.
Did you know Chaz Palminteri lives in my parents' town? It's like
That's the guy from Bronx Tale, right?
it's a guy from Bronx.
He's still going back to Bronx. Sports announcers. Can I do Al Michaels, but in his prime, like 1990 Al Michaels? That Super Bowl 25 calling, that's still in my head as like the benchmark
Not
for
1980s Al
announcing
Michael.
sports.
Could you believe in miracles?
Or that, yeah. His run. That or Rick Jenneret from the Sabres, the late Rick Jenneret, rest in peace.
What about John Madden?
Mm.
He was more of a color commentary, though. He wasn't like the narrator guy. He wasn't the play-by-play. And Pat Summerall was kind of boring, or was.
Yeah, maybe Pat Summerall and John Madden in our head.
I don't know. This is kind
All right, next
I don't know
question.
where
Anyway,
this topic is
it's
going.
gone
Yeah,
off the rails.
next topic.
We're spiraling.
What's the best or worst surprise you've ever had?
I think my best surprise was probably passing my board exam. I'm an occupational therapist by trade, so that was probably one of my biggest life moments.
You didn't think
Very nice.
you didn't think you were gonna pass it, so you were surprised. Or you were just happy you passed it.
I think I was just happy, like it's all done, right? You can go find a job now. That's the last test you ever have to take.
My wife just graduated OT. She dislocated her thumb about a year ago. 6 months ago now. And the ortho was like, you'll be fine. It's just a dislocation. She was not fine. I said, why don't you go to OT? She's like, well, they say I don't have to. I'm like, tell them you have to. And so she went and it fixed it mostly.
Did you have a good experience?
At OT? Very much so.
Okay.
Not
That's
at
good.
ortho, because ortho told her she was fine, and her thumb, was sideways, but the other direction.
I
So
can't believe
it was very.
I can't believe
it was very
they
bad.
just brush her off like that.
I mean, they brushed her off in the hospital. They brushed her off everywhere. They brushed her off at work. They're like, you just dislocated her thumb.
What do they think?
No,
You're like a
I
football
pretty
player?
much-
Like, just snap it back
I
into
pretty much snapped it off.
Ay.
There's
It was
so
a
many
tight-
muscles in the hand, so many ligaments that it can really throw you off your entire career. So you got to be careful with your hands.
Yeah.
Do you work with athletes?
No, I work in a hospital, so I do a lot of older adult, mostly see joint replacements,
Ooh.
and then general medical.
I've had a lot of experience with with OT and PT this year because my dad also, my dad is very sick. He had a stroke like a year and a half ago, and he was, before he is too weak for it now, but he was going to PT and OT when I was down with him. So we went a lot of that. Then Mel was going to PT and OT a bunch because she needs a new knee and she broke her thumb. And so it's just a ton of old people stuff for me for a while.
There's a lot of different avenues. You learn a lot in the hospital. It's a really
I
good
bet.
I'm
I
sure.
bet.
work-life
I mean,
balance.
It's a great job. Great job. Especially in a world where nobody has great jobs.
Yeah, that's true.
So passing that board exam, getting into my day job, one of the
Fantastic.
happiest moments of my life. Yeah.
Biggest surprise. I guess I could be cheesy. We didn't find out what, I have a 13-year-old. We didn't find out what Jamie was. And so we got to find out when she was born, which was kind of awesome.
That's true.
And that
right.
thing
I almost didn't know.
that's that thing that people say where they come out and you know their name. That happened. Like we had like 2 or 3 names in our head, and it was like, oh no, it's this one. Her name is Jamie. So that was cool. I think I'm always there sometimes. Those are things that you just don't forget.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
What about you, boys?
I think finding out that we were going to have Liam was probably the best surprise. So there you go.
Babies
Had the
are
ship
always
sa-
good. Well, usually
Had the
good
ship
surprises.
had the ship sailed in your head? Did you think that it was done?
No. But I mean, it was kind of like for years, right? We sort of had just had this position when we got married. We're like, all right. We were leaning on the fence with kids, yes and no. And we kind of just said, all right, look, we're not going to try ever, but we're not going to try. Like, we're not going to not try at the same time as much as we should. So just kind of threw it up there. And I mean, yeah, we were like, obviously, try to be careful and everything. And like, there was a lot of years where we weren't ready, but I think we got to a stage, a couple of years ago where we're like, all right, we're finally doing okay. And then this guy came into our lives, and
You're never ready.
No, we were not ready at all. And
Not ready. You're never ready.
It's
a big joke.
It's a huge thing, but you know what? Like, could never, ever, ever put him back in the box now.
I hope not. It's big.
Yeah, that's a-
You're
well,
right.
yeah, no,
he's a little, yeah.
That's
That's illegal to
No,
put your
we would
baby
not
in a
want to do
box.
that. I meant the theoretical one. But yes, no.
So did you know?
He's
Did
amazing.
you know Liam's name as soon as
No, actually, we were
His wife is a
between.
lot more meticulous.
We were down to 3
That was
names.
not a first suggestion.
Well, we were down to 3 names before, pretty much right as he was born, and then we ruled out one of them fairly quickly, so then it was down to 2, and then but ended up being Liam. And then
Seems like a Liam.
yeah, we almost picked up
He's
the
so
backup name
Liam.
as his middle name, but then I was like, yeah, but you can't yell it in a good way. So then I suggested my middle name, which is there's Josephs on both sides of the family, like far back. So, at least I think so, or at least there's on both sides of my family, and I think Steph might have one somewhere back there. But I was like, all right, let's try it out. So we're like, Liam Joseph. I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds good. Yelling at him. All right, that's it.
All right, one more.
Anyway, that's TMI.
We're out of time for Mark. Sorry, Mark.
Sorry. What is the best
don't like
game show?
surprises.
Family Feud?
That's a classic.
Press your luck.
Oh, I love Press Your Luck.
Jesus, I
No
watched
whammies,
a
no
lot of
whammies.
Press Your Luck. I don't even know why. Did you guys
Hannah,
see
did you-
the Press Your Luck movie? The guy who was cheating?
No.
Oh no.
Yeah, there was a guy who cheated it. They had to cut him off. But they did a movie on it recently.
I mean, you don't have to necessarily cheat. You just have to pick up on the timing.
But yes, he figured the timer out.
Hannah, have you ever seen the older versions of Family Feud with, they had multiple hosts before they had Steve Harvey.
I haven't
They
seen
had-
any pre-Steve Harvey.
You didn't? Yeah. They were much different shows back then. I would say the one pre-Steve Harvey that I liked was with Ray Combs. He was a short little comic that did it. I thought he did a pretty good job, especially after the original host Richard Dawson sexually harassed all the women on the show. Not really, but he would make out with them just to say hi to them all the time. And
God.
it was
Richard
the
Daw-
70s.
Listen, Richard Dawson is the stereotypical 1970s sleazebag. With rings on all his fingers and just oddly greasy for no reason.
Oh no.
All I
Like,
can
why are
say
you
is
so greasy?
I'm not allowed to walk into a patient's room if they're watching Wheel of Fortune. I typically get denied and say, no, I'm watching Wheel of Fortune.
Watching the wheel.
Wow.
Yes. And that's usually 3 or 4 o'clock, I think, maybe 5. But yes, end of
Good
the
to know.
day,
Fucking hospital TV, man.
Can't mess with Wheel of Fortune, yo.
can't.
Well, hey, toddler through age 8 me would have agreed. Don't mess with Wheel of Fortune. But
Exactly.
I think I gotta
Bad
hand it.
at word games.
I gotta hand it to Alex Trebek's Jeopardy. That's To me, that's the most like classy, refined show. And it's, I mean, hey, the whole SNL sequence of skit was built off of it. So
It's not related, Pete.
no, but I mean, like it inspired.
You're like, it's a classy show.
It inspired SNL to do a full series of making fun of it.
Dolly Parton.
I'll take famous titties for 400.
Yes. I'll take the rapist for 400. That's therapist.
And on famous titties, let's move on.
Okay.
All right. We're going to hand things off to Pete now.
You guys realize I have
There's nothing-
nothing to talk about, right?
It's fine.
All right. We're going to move on. No.
Play your music.
Okay,
Shout.
what are we going to talk about?
How to play your music.
Okay, fine.
Famous titties. Cindy Sweeney.
I would rank
Cindy
hers up
Crawford.
there. And now, Mighty Morphin Power Titty Rankings. I'm just kidding. This show is definitely not G-rated anymore.
You can say titties.
I know.
When were we ever G-rated?
We weren't.
G-rated.
So guys, we did not do any power rankings this week, although there is some talks.
I was busy being in charge.
Yeah, I guess I could have turned this into a Sabres report too, mini one, but
Go ahead.
I'm waiting for the Hellebuck trade in the Buffalo Sabres world. Is it going to happen? It's still available. It's still possible. I think Jarmo Kekalainen and the Winnipeg Jets GM are playing chicken with each other, so we'll see if that happens.
It's talking another language again.
You know,
You did this last
soon as we
week.
get
You
somebody-
started saying words, and I didn't have any idea what you were talking about.
Doug knew.
Yeah,
it's all the
Doug
European
knew.
names.
That helps.
Yeah, you and Doug went on, and John and I were like, I wonder what I'm going to have for breakfast tomorrow.
So,
But
all
keep
right.
in mind, yeah, when Pete talks about hockey, that's like when you and I talk basketball for Pete.
Yeah, pretty much. It's
Yeah, that's
the
true. Or
equivalent.
baseball.
I know a little bit more about baseball, maybe, sort of. Not really. I'll get there.
Did you hear that Ovechkin's going to play again?
Oh yeah. What does he have left to
I mean,
chase? Doesn't he beat? How much does he have
Yeah,
to go
he's
to
just
beat Gretzky's
extending the
record?
goal record now.
Oh, he has
but
it. That's right, he got it last year.
He scored like 32 goals last year or something like that.
I mean, dude, him at like the end of his career is still better than 90% of rostered players. So why not?
Why not? Hannah, do you follow hockey at all?
No.
Any interest?
Nope.
Just that new off-campus series.
Hey,
Yay.
that's an attractive man. We're watching that right now. He is very handsome, and all his friends are very handsome.
One of my coworkers started watching it, and she was like, "It's kind of like soft porn."
It is.
It's like,
But it's like for sure, like pointed for women because it's very
Oh, yeah.
tasteful. It's like there's a lot of sex, but all the sex is incredibly tasteful, and she's always draped very well. And, like it's very
True.
female. It's very female friendly.
speaking
She
of
is,
nice-
by the way,
yes.
fucking beautiful. Oh my
Nice
god,
titties.
that woman is
Wow,
gorgeous.
We really did talk about Mighty Morphin Power Titties, didn't we?
There we go.
John, she's only 18, so you gotta be a little careful.
Hey, listen, it's fine. Okay, so
Understand she's 19.
my daughter is 13, and we watched a show when she was like 8 or 9 on one of like the PBS networks called Project MC Squared. So Project MC Squared was about these like teenage girls who like save the world by being smart. It was kind of like a female focused, like a good show.
Dude, that sounds like 3-2-1 Contact from the 80s. You remember that?
Yes, it's very similar.
It's the Bloodhound
All right,
Gang. Yeah.
So her friend on off campus is the Project MC Squared girl. It's wild to me because she's kind of a skank, and I'm like, I don't know what I think about this at all. No. I told you, man. I watched a season of Love Island. Like, I'm on board. My wife and I, we do. I pretty much just let her pick what we watch, so she's invested. So we do TV like Fridays,
Man,
kind of.
Love Island is everywhere now.
True.
So many versions of it now, too.
Yeah.
That show's a lot of work.
So can we
Maybe
power
there's
rank
that.
something? I feel like
We
we
should
can't
skip the
play this
podcast.
music without
right.
power ranking something.
My suggestions are either the emergencies in the MLB or the gambling problems that are becoming clear in the NBA. Those are two big news stories right now.
That's not ranking anything. Pete wants to rank stuff.
All right.
Well, what team?
Throw more sports tragedies out there. We'll rank which one is worse.
What team in the MLB is in the most free fall? And I would suggest that the Yankees probably are.
The Yankees are falling pretty hard. They lost. They got swept by both the Red Sox and the Tigers.
Ouch.
And
I
they
think that-
have, what? It's been 12 straight games that they haven't scored more than 2 runs or something like that.
To be fair, though,
Yep,
isn't this
we're
just...
fucking terrible. It's every June.
I was going to say, isn't this just in the annual Yankee diagram of June slump?
Oh, yeah. So we are, and it's good that the American League is so god-awful this year that we're still in second place, though we've lost probably the last 6, but also probably 10 of the last 12 or some nonsense number.
You had a pretty good head start.
We had a pretty good head start.
Yeah.
But, I mean, what's his face? Eric said this when we had him on the show. Aaron Judge's injury is not a small thing. This is the thing that keeps players out for a long
Roman Anthony right now is out
Yikes.
for pretty much the same injury on the Red Sox. I guess people have been calling him. Ray informed me today because I hung out with Ray and Cindy today that because he listens to sports talk radio. People have just been like pummeling Roman Anthony. Like they think he's soft and like they don't think he's gonna play anymore. Or, I don't know.
Yikes.
Yeah, so, and unfortunately, like, Camilo Duval has a major case of the yips, really bad. He throws 102 and still throws the ball away. So the Yankees need offense. They need a catcher that can hit because Trent is not Trent. What's his face?
Austin Wells?
Austin Wells is terrible. Trent Grisham is on a AA rehab assignment. That's what I had that in my head. Ryan McMahon can't hit for shit. So, the offense is terrible. It's so bad. I can't even stand it.
But John, what about your defense?
The only thing that made me
Basically,
feel better...
the Yankees are doing nothing right now.
The only thing that made me feel better is... Sorry, Jeff. The Mets played the Blue Jays this week, and the first at-bat of the game, the leadoff hitter hit a blooper to left field, which Juan Soto sort of jogged to, misplayed, ran to the wall, misplayed, and it was inside the park home run. So that made me feel that was a $700 million inside the park home run. It's so bad over there that Steve Cohen said, "I'm so lucky to have Soto and Lindor on my team. They were a little angry last year, but they're friends now. They're not friends. Not friends. No. What do you want to rank, Hannah?
Oh my gosh. Ice cream flavors.
Yes.
Yes.
Do it.
Whoa, you totally
Do
read my
it.
mind. All right, let's do it.
Fucking go.
What's your top 3, I guess we'll start with?
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
fine. Top 3.
All right, Pete, you have to start because this is
Okay.
your segment.
In any particular, let's see. So cookie dough, mint chocolate chip, and lately, I'd say in third place would be the coffee with dark chocolate chips in it.
I'm going to say
really
not
good
having a
coffee
peanut
cream
butter
ice cream.
flavor in your top 3
Oh,
is a tragedy.
Damn it! Yeah. Sorry, peanut butter pandemonium, like the Reese's peanut butter cup one.
Oh, I love peanut butter pandemonium.
You can't leave that out. So sorry, I made a
Side
top
note,
4.
Hannah, we have a gas station brand up here in upstate New York
Stewart's.
that
Super
has
good.
an
Oh,
ice
yes.
cream shop. And so those are all Stewart's flavors.
I actually have had Stewart's before. A couple of different
Fuck yeah,
Oh,
girl.
they're really good.
Fuck yeah,
Yes.
girl.
Could I round out
Yes.
the top 5 then with crumbs along the mohawk? Classic.
All right, we're
Which
going
is
to do a
graham
New
cracker.
England thing. Oh my god, my brain. What is the ice cream place that I always fucking talk about? Wait, hold please. I will consult the research department.
Well, Hannah, if you got them loaded up,
New
and
England
ready
doesn't
to
really
go.
have a Stewart's.
I feel like it. Yeah, so I feel like I
There's
could probably do Ben and Jerry's. I feel
Ooh,
like Chip
No, Emac-
Garcia.
No.
Emac and Bolio's. That's what I was thinking of. Emac and Bolio's is
Okay.
literally from New England.
Okay. Well, Hannah, if you got
Look
it
up,
ready,
I'm
and
sorry.
then John will go next.
I feel like I have to go. Well, Mark's mad that I'm going to do Ben and Jerry's, but I feel like it's Cherry Garcia.
Mhm.
I like a chunky monkey banana chocolate chip, and then I'm not a peanut butter person, but probably probably like a chocolate fudge brownie or something.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
That's a good one.
Could I shout out for Ben and Jerry's the strawberry cheesecake? Have you ever had that one?
Ooh. I'm gonna add it to the shopping cart.
Our Ben & Jerry's keeps closing. But anyway,
Super good.
so there's a brand that I know originated out by you guys in New England called the Emac and Bolio's. We have an Emac and Bolio's in Albany. They have a ice cream flavor called Purple Dream, which is a raspberry ice cream with chocolate, like peanut butter cups in them. It's fucking great. So good. Anyway.
Yeah, Emac is good.
Black raspberry and peanut butter. That's interesting.
Sounds like one of those.
chocolate.
I see how
It's
that-
black raspberry and dark chocolate.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if it was peanut butter cups, though, that'd almost be like a peanut butter and jelly if the raspberry flavor is jamish.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could see how that works. I could see
Could
that
work.
working.
Peanut butter jelly.
Yeah.
Peanut butter jelly in a
What about
baseball
you, Mark?
bat.
Do you got a top
in a
top
baseball
3 to
bat.
5?
Listen, you guys are gonna be very disappointed in my top 3 because when it comes to ice cream, I like simple.
That's okay.
I like simple flavors. So
Well, you can do custard,
My
then.
top 3 are coffee,
Okay,
strawberry, and cookies and cream.
that's not a bad list.
No.
I gotta say.
I like simple ice creams. I think
fine.
when they do a little bit too much, then it doesn't feel like ice cream to me. It feels like a candy bar almost.
I think you would like the brouhaha coffee one from Stewart's because it's just coffee, like a very creamy coffee ice cream with a couple tiny dark chocolate chips in it, but it's all natural flavors. Super good.
So yeah, I do like coffee with chocolate chips as well.
There you go. That's brouhaha.
You got a road trip, Mark, to do. You gotta stop at a Stewart's gas station, maybe.
Yeah.
I will actually be there in a couple weeks.
Oh, they do pack pints. They got all sorts of flavors.
Yep.
All right. And one more to wrap us out, and I'm going to participate. Hottest men in Hollywood.
Ooh.
Hugh
Do you want my list? Do
Terrible
you want my list?
Yeah, go
All
for
right.
it.
My list, okay, is Henry Cavill, obviously.
Okay.
He's beautiful.
Okay.
Alan Richardson, because he's built like a brick shit house. He's literally like
Is he-
6'8".
is he handsome,
He's like
though?
250. So it's essentially the cast of the League of Ungentlemanly Warfare that just came out. Henry Cavill and Alan Richardson. And I have a dark horse. There was a show.
John
on a
likes
couple
his
years-
Ben Burley.
Apparently.
Burley. There was a show on a couple of years ago called The Last Kingdom, which was about the Nords invading England in the Crusades period. And so there was a man on that called Alexander Draymond. And Alexander Draymond is an empirically beautiful man. He's just handsome. Come on, Pete,
Not
let's
where I
go.
thought this episode was gonna go.
Let's go, Pete. I'm just trying to be.
I don't know. Hottest men in Hollywood. I always blanket celebrity names when it comes to these lists when I'm put on the spot. If I had it pre-prepared, I could help you out.
I already said Hugh Jackman. Ryan Reynolds would be up there as well. I mean, I like the really talented and the funny men, I guess.
Like Michael B. Jordan, the Tatum brothers.
That's a
Could I-
good one.
Could I do a
Michael
dark?
Michael B. Jordan's on my wife's hall pass list for
All right.
sure.
Can I do a dark horse silver fox that
Silver Fox.
that we
like
never
of old,
expected
Pete.
to be under the
Willem Dafoe?
no Steve Carell? I think he looks.
Shut the fuck up.
I
Shut
think
the fuck up.
watch him in
He's
4
from
seasons. I think he
Massachusetts.
looks
is.
way better now than he did when he was in The Office, like 20 years ago.
When he didn't brush his hair and he was kind of chubby. Oh, Pete likes dad bods. I got it.
I like Patrick Dempsey to go off.
I was saying more the
Steve Carell
face.
train.
But he rocks the salt and
Patrick
pepper.
Dempsey. We are a 13-year-old. We are watching Grey's Anatomy again, and Patrick Dempsey is a handsome man. You are correct.
All right,
Ryan
we're going to end it on
Gosling.
McDreamy, I think.
All right.
We would like to thank one of this week's fake sponsors, Merch Drop. Notifies you the second your team releases new swag to go along with your already very large collection, John. Merch Drop. You don't really
Guys
need
wanna
it,
see
but
it?
you bought it anyways.
Do you guys
I
wanna-
saw it
do
on
you
the
guys wanna see it?
Instagram.
The merch.
Saw it on the Instagram.
Fuck yeah, you did. I haven't
All right,
worn it
everyone,
yet.
shall we kick off this shindig?
Hell yeah.
So, with it being the weekend of Independence Day, these are all songs about America.
Fuck yeah.
And I'm proud to give the first topic where at least I know it's free. And I won't forget this podcast now, cause I've done so many, you see, and I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend my opinion. Cause there ain't no doubt I love this pod. God bless if these balls could talk.
Nice. That was a full lyric replacement right there.
Yeah, baby.
done.
So I purposely did not bring up the possible Giannis Antetokounmpo and Jaylen Brown trade last week, as I didn't necessarily want to jinx anything. Giannis would have been an asset to the Celtics by providing some additional size and rim protection, which is something NBA championship teams now need, although you could argue they've always needed it. Now, when this trade didn't happen, it became well advertised that the price for Jaylen Brown would be 4 first-round draft picks. And the shoe finally dropped this week, but not exactly the way that it was expected. Brown has reportedly been traded to their intra-division rival, Philadelphia 76ers, for 97-year-old Paul George, 2 first-round draft picks, and 2 seconds. So, everyone, did the trade of Jaylen Brown seem like a desperate or strategic move by the
Bag
Celtics?
of fucking chips, man. A bag of chips.
Not even. Like, just the little
And you
crumbs at the
gave
bottom of the bag of chips.
A bag of fucking chips, bro. Oh my god. I don't need Paul George is 100. Paul George is not the answer.
Paul George
You know
is
what
not
this
the
is?
answer.
You know what this is, Mark? This is the thing that you called maybe 3 seasons ago. The Celtics are out of money.
They're not out of money. They have new ownership. So 2 years ago, they brought on, venture capitalists to now own the team. And sure enough, what did they do? I mean, they got rid of Porzingis, they got rid of Drew Holiday, and now they got rid of the second max salary guy, although they just picked up a max salary
Fucking
guy.
JB, that JB deal. Oh my god.
Granted, they got some draft picks, but they're not going to be like lottery picks, chances are, because the 76ers are now have a pretty stout starting 5. I mean, I don't understand why
They're
Paul
gonna be real
George,
good.
out of all the players that Philadelphia had, why Paul George? That just is absolutely stupid.
Because you need someone like them, and Maxey wasn't on the block.
They couldn't have gotten Maxey. They couldn't have gotten who's their other guard? Vizcombe or something like that. And I mean, I probably would have settled for Embiid, because I think Embiid could be an asset to the team, even though he probably play only 10 of the games in the season. But that's another story.
So there is another part.
Fucking George.
There's another part of this story that we should be talking about, but I have a question about it, so we're going to talk about it in just a little while. But I really think they're pulling the cord, man. It feels like it, because that's not a competitive move. It's not.
No.
It's not competitive at all. It's dumping salary for capital, but not even a ton of it. It's a rebuild move, honestly.
The Giannis trade made sense to me, because I think that trade would have made both teams better. Because Giannis, while he's not the best player in the league that he was maybe 5 years ago, he's still a valuable asset to the team. And Jaylen Brown,
the fucking Giannis trade is terrible too, because Giannis went from a team that wasn't built well to a team that isn't built well. He's gonna be on another bad
team that was built well, but then they got rid of all those players because of Giannis.
Right. I mean, I don't know. I think the NBA is funny right now, and not to talk about the Knicks, but I'm going to. Your 1A player, your 1A player needs to not take max money, because you can't build a team around one guy. You can't. It's impossible. You can't do it.
I think that's not accurate, because that's what Oklahoma City did 2 years ago.
No, they're so good. They are so.
But they built around SGA though.
Yeah, but they're a well-built team that is very successful defensively, has size. I mean, they are a well-built team. Isaiah Hartenstein is probably one of the best big men in the league, in my opinion, honestly.
No.
Yes.
Even though he just got paid like one.
Well, so did Mitch. Wait a second.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, we're going to talk about that a little
We're
later.
going to talk about that in a second.
I mean, I don't listen. If the price for Jaylen Brown was 4 first-round draft picks, then that's fine. I actually thought, knowing how Brad Stevens makes his moves, they were going to stick to that. And you know what? He may not have gotten traded, and so he's on the team. He still had 3 more years left on his current contract.
Mhm.
So he could have just been on the team, and they could have probably done, I don't know, however well they would have done next year. But like you said, they traded him for a bag of chips. Not even
Bag of
good
fucking-
chips.
Not even good chips. I mean, so Pete and Hannah, Jaylen Brown is really good. He was a top 5 MVP candidate last year and the year before. He's a really good player.
All right.
When you have a really good player, you don't let him go for nothing. And you don't, you obviously, this is literally not figured.
How old is he?
Let's break it down this way. This is, Pete, to put it in like football terms. This is like trading
gonna do
Josh
that.
Allen for Mac Jones.
Yes,
That's
it is.
incorrect, and the league should stop it immediately.
Oh no, Mac Jones and 2 first-round picks. But first-round picks in the NBA are different than first-round picks in the NFL.
I was going to say, you're probably like talking about an 18-year-old prospect that's not going to be on the team and probably not a starter for 4 years.
Right. Well, yeah.
If it's like hockey or baseball,
It is
which we have no
closer to
idea.
hockey. Baseball draft picks in baseball are weird. Not
I
the
was
same.
very upset with this trade. And they're
I would
changing
be
the
too.
rules with the first round draft picks too. Like the lottery is changing starting next year, John. I don't know if you knew that or not. I think that was another reason that the price was so high for or I'm sorry, that people were balking a little bit at the 4 first round draft picks because of the brand new lottery rules
Maybe.
that they're unveiling. Some people are saying that Brad Stevens' hand was forced to make this move, and Brad Stevens is not happy about it and potentially might walk from the team.
And there we go, because we have more to talk about in this pretty much same topic.
Oh yeah! All right, take it easy, baby. Make it last all night. It was the next topic.
Yeah. Did you guys see the tens of people at America's birthday?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, tens of people.
Yes, and the exquisite, amazing exhibits of the state of Maine, which was a backdrop and 2 chairs, and some kind of replica of some Roman tower thing that literally you could see the cock, and it just started falling apart in the middle of the fair.
The cock was just like out.
The cock was out for all the.
It was out
It was
just
out.
for
It was
everyone
just- it
to
was
see.
out there. So much controversy.
All right. So much controversy. To continue on Mark's topic, in news that makes me vomit in my mouth a little bit, NBA champion Mitchell Robinson agrees to a 3-year, $47.4 million deal with the previously mentioned Boston Celtics. Mitch averaged 4.8 points, 5.5 rebounds, and 13.9 minutes in the playoffs, but most notably got what could have been a game-winning offensive rebound in the finals. With the Knicks motivated to stay out of the second apron, but keeping the court team together, keeping Mitch had always felt impossible. So what do we think about the deal on both sides? Was the size of this deal and concurrently the Knicks' inability to pay due to lack of available big men in free agency this year? And most importantly, what will the Knicks do about Wemby next year without Mitch? And Diawara, by the way. We pretty much only have one center on the roster right now.
Yeah, that's a problem, isn't it?
Are you going to be?
Especially considering everyone in the Western Conference decided to get 2 bigs now on their starting
Oh
line.
yeah.
I mean,
Even
do the Knicks
even the
play?
Lakers, who's LeBron James isn't going to play for anymore, which again we'll talk about a little bit later.
Yep.
They got someone. Oh fuck, I forget what his name is now, but they picked up a pretty decent big too. But going back to Mitchell Robinson, I mean, because it was free agency, they probably overpaid a little bit for him, but he's following the trend about having two bigs, because now they're going to have Mitchell Robinson and they're going to have Keita. Although I would argue that those guys are pretty much the same player. I think they have pretty much the same skill set, with the exception of maybe that Keita could actually shoot free throws. But
Mitch
you
is
know,
a
that's another
fucking
story.
machine. He just can't score for shit.
Yeah.
You're gonna like Mitch. I think Mitch might start for you guys.
No, I think he is going to start. I think it's
Wow.
going to end up being this is going to be the starting lineup. It's going to be it's probably going to be Derek White at the point guard, maybe Peyton Pritchard, because he's been kind of on the up and Derek Lewis has been on the down. Or Derek White, excuse me, not Derek Lewis. Could you imagine that, Hannah?
Happy birthday.
I know. Paul George might be the 2. Jason Tatum might be the 3. Mitch would be the 4, and Keita would be the 5. I think that could potentially be the starting lineup,
Yeah. No, that sounds reasonable.
which I don't like.
Well, I mean, Mitch has had a successful NBA career as a sub.
Yeah.
I mean, he's kind of injury prone, and he has never really played more than 15 minutes a game, really. He has cool trucks, and he gets a lot of rebounds. And to your point, when a lot of teams have big, lanky 7'2" guys, and OKC just got one, Mitch is real strong.
Yeah.
Real strong. New York strong. Real strong. So I think you overpaid.
Yeah,
and-
it's free agency. We definitely overpaid for him.
And I think that I disagree with Dolan's obsession with staying under the second apron, because that's not what a contender should be worrying themselves about.
Well, I mean, he's concentrating on paying Cat, right?
Yeah, but Cat could just take less fucking money.
Do you think Cat's going to take less money?
No, he's not JB. He won't.
No.
No.
I don't even think Brunson is going to, like, when his extension comes up, I don't think he's going to take less money.
I mean, now that he's gotten the chip, and he really wanted the chip, and that's why he took $100 million less than what he could have taken. Maybe. I don't know. He likes being the guy. He does.
He does. He does
likes
a
being the
pretty
guy.
good job of being the guy, and especially in New York City.
Hell yeah. No, he really resonates. There was a thing for you guys. There was a thing on Jalen Brunson that he wasn't big enough to be the guy, the 1A guy, and he wasn't good enough to be the 1A guy, and he always put that right on his shoulder, and he played against that. There's something to be said for that, because what Mark said, that in the NBA, a 1A should be able to take over a game. There have been times where Brunson gets double teamed and triple teamed, and then he can't because he's just too small. But there's also times where he shoots over. He's like, I don't know, 6'3".
Oh, he shot over Wemby a couple times.
Like a couple times over Wemby.
Hannah, did you see any of the celebrations in New York City after the Knicks won the championship, like on
Of
social
course.
media?
Yes.
Did you have a favorite one?
I really liked that woman that stole the trash cans, and then she got
You
fired
did.
from her job.
All right, so we're gonna
Amazing.
we're ranking this episode. ranking my balls. There it is. There have been 3 notable ones. The woman that stole the trash cans, and I want you to rank them. The paramedic that saved the guy with Narcan in her purse in her short shorts and almost got made out with. And then the ladies who had a fight, and the one pulled the one's pants down, and then she beat the shit out of her, and they twerked over her. Those are all.
Right.
I think you're missing one.
I did not hear
These
that
all
one.
involving women.
They party hard.
They are.
Yeah,
That's
you're
what-
missing one. You're missing one of the, and I forget his name, but you're probably they mistook one of the New York Knicks
Oh, Tyler
for
Kolek.
like a random
Tyler
person.
Kolek, who looks
Yes.
like me, but like maybe a little taller. He was running with his like hoodie and shirt on, high-fiving people, and 2 cops intercepted him because he just looks like a random white guy. And they're like, he's like, I'm on the team, I promise. And then he tweeted about it. which
Wait,
was
and there's
hilarious.
another one too.
Oh, man.
Like there were people that were up on a canopy, and this one guy tried to climb up and get there, and he fell like on his head or something like that.
Oh, jeez.
I saw a lot of
Yes.
those. Yes.
The pictures are insane. But I mean, honestly, the city's still there. So
Still there.
Come to Boston. See the duck boats.
what I
That's
thought was really
man.
interesting is they asked Mondami when he took office in January if he could promise a Knicks victory. And he was like, I don't know. So, like, he's been making these big promises and delivering, and now he has a Knicks victory after 53 years. The boy, that man is all vibe right now. Just
So he's
all
batting
vibe.
1,000 so far.
Batting 1,000.
Yes.
Hey, and now he's and who are the people that just got arrested in New York City? 2 criminals who their crime was climbing the Empire State Building for love.
Mhm.
That video is
Yeah.
Is
incredible.
that crazy? Like
Those people, those
Without
people
harnesses.
propose, yeah, scramble up to the top of the were they on the top of the antenna?
The
Like,
very top.
the tower
They were
tower.
Very top.
Wow.
They
Proposed?
they're a famous YouTube couple that has a documentary about
Okay.
climbing unharnessed on big buildings. They are YouTube famous.
And now they're engaged and arrested. So there you go.
Imagine the shot. I mean, their camera, the stuff they are doing to put stuff on the internet that is incredible.
Please
incredible.
tell me they get to keep all the footage from that because that's incredible.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're at time. Come on, we got to go Hannah friendly.
What's next?
This has been all basketball so far.
I think the next. Well, we're gonna talk World Cup next. So, all right. So I put my hands up. It's next topic time. I know you're gonna hear me say.
Womp womp.
Talking about sports like, yeah, will
Yeah.
it be heated? We hope, fuck yeah. I
Yeah.
put my hands up, it's next topic time. I know you're gonna hear us say, yeah. It's fucking sports in the USA.
Nice.
Word.
So the U.S. men's national team accomplished what they've only accomplished once before by winning a knockout round match and advancing in the World Cup tournament. Although it came with a price, as Flair and Balogun received a red card for an inadvertent foot stomp and VAR review. As someone that watches multiple sports programs and whose reels are nonstop sports, I could not find one single expert that claimed that FIFA was correct with the red card. Coincidentally, the same play happened when superstar Lionel Messi stomped on Algerian captain Asa Mandi, and not even a foul was called on Messi. So everyone, does the red card on the USMNT a little sus, or was it valid? And how much does the resulting suspension from this red card affect them against Belgium?
I mean, the whole point was to get him out of the game, out of the tournament, and so they did.
Yeah.
That was the whole point.
So
It's very clear.
what's
You think they were just trying to get him out? Well, I mean, it's only one game, but if they lose the next
still?
game,
I mean,
then
that's
then they're out.
right. So the
You
other
think
That
this
is
is
their
a-
that is
You
their
think there's a
literal best.
conspiracy?
That is their literal best player. The U.S. is not
Second
supposed to
best
go.
player.
He's scored the most goals, but he's not their best player.
he's
Scored
up
most
there. He's
goals.
one of their best players.
Christian Pulisic is definitely by far the best player.
Okay, but the other thing that bugs me about this is the protocols that were all done incorrectly, supposedly. From like, you're not supposed to be able to replay that specific thing.
There was
on a foul?
there was no reason for a VAR review.
Yeah. So why was that broken? Like, why were those rules broken? Can the U.S. appeal this? And like in the Premier League and stuff, they have systems in place to undo this kind of thing. So if somebody gets a red card and suspension, they can appeal. And if the ruling is reversed, that player is no longer suspended for the next game. Could they do the same thing here, or do you feel like
I've heard
FIFA
mixed things
is
about
gonna say,
appeals.
Fuck no.
I've heard the mixed things about appeals, but for the most part, it sounds like they can't appeal it, and it's the final word.
So they
there
can
was
break
actually someone
protocol
saying,
so they can break protocol to force this thing and still call it a red card when no one agrees, but
Yeah.
they can't appeal it. Come on.
nope.
Ugh.
There was even some certain talk that like FIFA could review it further and assess even a harsher penalty.
Yeah. So adding like up to another 5 games.
Oh. Which is stupid, right? Not
Give me a
one person
break.
thought that this was worthy of a red card that I could find.
So I thought the most interesting news out of this story is that the referee who called it, Rafael Klaus, has been investigated for other red card fixing.
Really?
Mm.
It already is happening, right?
So how do you actually
we're not.
blow this open, though? I mean, what
you
has
don't,
to
'cause
happen?
FIFA, you don't because FIFA's corrupt.
I was going to say, like, FIFA is not the
Most
best
corrupt.
organization.
I mean, you don't.
They're only
so.
the only one that's more corrupt is the IOC.
FIFA's
But it kind of
corrupt,
sucks
and
though, because this is gonna hurt their chances. But believe it or not, the U.S. team is still the betting favorite, although not by much.
Mhm.
Mm.
Well, I don't know. Do we think that the,
I mean, they don't even have
men
to-
are going to keep going on? Are they going to
gonna
beat
piss-
Belgium?
It's going to piss them off, certainly.
Yeah, it is gonna piss 'em
Yeah,
off.
if it's going to be any year, any tournament year, it's this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by that, I
But
mean,
do they? If
Yeah.
they beat
Yeah.
Belgium, if they beat Belgium, sure. But let's say they beat Belgium without Falgoin, then they were like, "Oh, he's suspended for more games because it was real bad." And then they get to play a harder team, right? It's going to affect the tournament. I'm almost certain.
So
And
the
I know
player
Fi-
that was the player that was fouled, he ended up playing the rest of the game, correct?
Yep.
And had no injuries.
did he?
Nope.
So come on, like it wasn't.
His ankle went the wrong direction.
But I don't know what did.
No, not really. Not
There's-
really.
There's a lot of different videos of the injury, and it just you can never tell if that was what happened.
Yeah.
I don't know if people are making it out to be a little
So,
bit worse than it was.
In the sports I watch, 50-50 balls generally are, a little bit looser, refed. There was no. You said this. There was no malicious intent, and there definitely wasn't. They were
Right.
both just going for the ball, which is
It's the thing,
literally
it's,
their
it's
jobs.
an incidental.
And you can only go
Dang.
over your feet because it's soccer
Right.
Right.
or football.
Football.
And malicious intent is what's supposed to make a red card a red card.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So you're
Okay.
missing like one of the most key components of a red card.
So this seems.
Well, the thing that got me the worst was the fact that Messi did the same exact thing.
But he's
Literally,
Messi.
the same exact thing. Why there shouldn't be different rules for different players?
No, there
And you're
shouldn't.
probably right. There's not one single FIFA official that would want to give Messi a red card unless he killed a man on the pitch.
It's almost like when Wemby interrupted the landing zone, and then Brunson
Yes.
did the same thing.
Yes.
Hmm.
It's the same. I did it. Drink.
There you go.
Drink.
Brings the
John,
Knicks-
that's a valid Knicks point, though. I will
Yes.
give you definitely that.
Valid point. I win.
You're making me drink too much. I ran out of beer already. We're only on like the
Hannah,
third topic.
Hannah, there's kind of a running gag on the show that we have
Okay.
a drinking game, and every time John brings up some New York team, either the Knicks or the Giants or
Depends on the season.
He'll
or the
inject one of them into
Yankees,
every
just
single
randomly-
topic, no matter what
Just
it's
randomly
about.
bring them up. You have to
What
take
I
a
know. I'm a simple man, and we're at time.
Oh my gosh.
Right. Real quick, do we think the U.S. is going to beat Belgium?
I hope so, but I don't care.
We always have to root for the U.S.
I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna
We've
say
come-
fuck it. We can do it without them.
We've covered this, unless it's
I just
on
got-
Ted Lasso. I
got
don't
two
care about
words.
soccer.
I just got 2 words. I believe.
Sachet Chante.
I believe that we will win. All right. So bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing next topic is coming tonight. Next topic is coming tonight.
Waiting
Yeah,
for
let's
it.
do this. No, we're going to go right at it. Apple Original Films dropped the trailer for The Dink, a brand new sports comedy hitting streaming on July 24th. A cast led by Jake Johnson and Mary Steenburgen, with Ed Harris and Ben Stiller in the mix. It takes the brewing real-life blood feud between traditional tennis purists and the suburban pickleball craze, and it turns it into a classic underdog movie. This movie, also produced by Ben Stiller through his Red Hour Films banner. Stiller, who plays a supporting role as an eccentric doctor, is essentially the godfather of the modern sports parody, thanks to his movie Dodgeball. So Hannah and Mark, as our resident picklers, and I did look that up, can pickleball sustain a summer blockbuster movie? And what makes a sports parody movie good?
Summer blockbuster. First of all, this is getting released on Apple TV. Okay,
Hey,
this is
hey.
not a blockbuster
Hey,
movie.
streaming,
man, it's a
streaming
summer-
is the new summer blockbuster.
Streaming counts, and it's a summer movie, so shut the fuck up.
Hannah, are you gonna watch this?
I feel like it's perfect for a streaming platform.
I feel like it is too. In fact, actually, so there's a couple people in my real estate office that also play pickleball, and we want to actually like stream it from our office.
That's a
Yes.
great idea.
There you go.
yeah.
Also, I fucking
I
love
think-
Jake Johnson. I think Jake Johnson is so funny.
What else is he in?
Yeah, he was Nick Miller.
Nick Miller.
Oh,
And-
yeah, that's
And
gonna
New
be
Girl.
fantastic.
And he seems very Nick Miller-ish. It's his character in this.
And so the plot, Pete,
No-
is
no
he
problem
is
there.
he is a injured tennis pro, right? And
Okay.
he is rehabbing playing pickleball, and he thinks it's easy and stupid. And so Mary Steenburgen is his like elder neighbor who like explains to him everything he doesn't understand and everything he's doing wrong, and like really goes deep into like pickleball rules that only like Mark and Hannah know.
Right.
Looks funny.
Okay.
That's like one of the trailers is just them going over the rules. It's like we serve underhand.
Yeah, yeah. He's like, I think I can.
He was ready to like toss the ball up.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, I think there's just so many pickleball nuances, jokes, arguments that it's gonna look like a classic dodgeball movie for sure.
Now, is it gonna
yeah.
be like? Do we think that is Ben Stiller a good enough producer to make this not just be a dodgeball ripoff?
I mean, I think so. He's done other movies. Like he did Secret Life of Walter Mitty, which was completely different for him.
That's true.
Oh, and I mean Ben Stiller doesn't he didn't he create and produce Severance?
I don't think he created it, but he is part of the production team. I
He's
believe.
big,
Yeah.
like he's one of the head people of that show.
Yes.
I feel like it looked like a Billy Madison or like a Happy Madison movie. I don't feel like it's going to go more in that direction with Adam
Yeah,
Sandler.
you think so?
But yeah,
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, Ben Stiller hasn't really done any of those like quote unquote stupid comedies in a long, long time. Like, what was the last one that he did? Was it Dodgeball? And that movie is definitely like
he has a
what,
show called
13,
Born to
14
Bowl
years old.
that is going on right now. That's kind of random.
Although I
yeah,
will say there's another Meet the Parents or Meet the Fockers movie.
Pete,
coming
that's
out.
such a
in
Pete. That's
November.
such a good pull.
What's that?
EP of Severance. I didn't even know this.
Oh, you didn't
Ben
know
Stiller,
that?
the
Oh, yeah, he's
the
all
EP.
over, he's all over the lead credits of that.
19 episodes, like
Yeah.
the whole fucking show.
Oh yeah, no,
Wow.
like it's his baby.
That's why he can afford Knicks tickets, John.
Yeah, that's true.
for
Sure.
Knicks tickets because he's Ben Stiller.
Well, he's
and his
also
wife is
like filming a documentary of the Knicks while he's down there.
oh my
Oh,
god,
wow.
I'm so excited
Even
for
better.
that.
He's always working.
So excited for that fucking movie.
Good for Ben Stiller.
Favorite sports parodies of all time.
Oh. Parodies.
That's a good question. The first one that comes to mind, I don't think this was the greatest, but Blades of Glory with Will Ferrell and
Oh, I
John
love
Mayer.
that
I
movie.
still need to watch
Wasn't-
that.
Like it was so bad,
What-
but it was so.
What was the
good.
name of the move?
Flying Lotus.
The Flying Lotus.
Flying Lotus. There's always a super
So-
move in anything like that.
So dangerous.
I'll kill you if you cut my head off.
I think Blades of Glory is probably top under Dodgeball, probably my second favorite as well.
I mean, Dodgeball is great.
Um,
I'm trying to think. Wait,
I don't
had
know
one
why I
in my
can't
head,
think of
now I
any else
forget it.
right now. Like,
can't even- I
what,
can't
bench
either.
warmers.
Basketballs.
Sandlot?
That movie was terrible, though. That's not.
I wouldn't put Sandlot in that category.
It's not a cat. Yeah.
What about the
What
water?
about the replacements? Would the
Waterboy?
replacements
Does
be in
that
that
count?
category?
Waterboy. I think Waterboy counts. I don't think the replacements does. That movie was reasonably serious. Waterboy wasn't.
Waterboy was definitely a comedy.
No.
Yeah, Waterboy I think would be up there. What was the ping pong one?
Oh,
There's a ping pong
was that
one.
Balls of Fury?
Balls of Fury.
Yes, I remember hearing. I never watched it, but I remember
That movie was
that one
bad.
being advertised
It's
all
not
the time.
It's not the new Timothy Chalamet series.
No,
or
no, no,
movie.
no, 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 no.
We can talk about Chalamet's
Although I
commercial
haven't seen
again.
that one either.
What is it on? Is it on HBO Max? I think.
Shalamala ding dong. Did you know Timothy Chalamet and Adam Stiller are like really good friends? Or Adam Sandler?
No, I didn't know that.
They like play basketball together in the city because Adam Sandler still just like walks around in basketball shorts because he's like, I'm a regular guy.
He's like, I don't care. I've made my millions. I don't give a shit.
I
Zero
think he brought
fuck.
up the Chalamet meme. I think that's where it all started.
Yeah, maybe.
Chalamet.
Maybe.
Pete and John, do you think you guys will watch this movie? I already know myself and Hannah will.
I will watch it. I like Jake Johnson a lot. I like sports comedies.
I mean, it sounds
I'll watch
intriguing.
I have Apple TV, which
Yeah,
helps.
we do watch a lot of Apple TV stuff. I mean, not all of it. Like, there's too much. It's all good. It's Apple TV is so frustrating because there's so much good stuff. I feel like I'm never going to be able to see it all.
It has the best programming right now, and then HBO is still number 2.
Yeah, they are what HBO was 10 years ago.
They are, and they're cheaper. They're the cheapest, which is also wild.
Yeah,
It's also wild.
It's
but they don't
going to
need the
go
money.
up. Yeah.
They don't need the money, and we're at time.
Let's hear from another fake sponsor, Game Day Dopamine, a wearable that spikes your mood after every big play. Game Day Dopamine. Feel the win chemically.
Amazing.
That sounds like a real product, actually.
All right, I had one topic that I was going to choose next, but I'm going to change my mind now. Oh, I have to do a next topic song.
Sing.
American woman, stay away from me. American woman, mama, let me be. Don't come hanging round my door. I don't want to see your face no more. I got more important things to do than spend my time for next topic for you. Now, woman, stay away. American woman, listen what I say.
It's before that song was expertly covered by Lenny Kravitz. That was a song from the Guess Who, a Canadian band.
Guess who? Yep.
Just for a little trivia there.
So the 5th rendition of the Toy Story franchise came out this summer, and believe it or not, the original Toy Story came out in November of 1995.
Oh
and
my
here we
God.
are 31 years later. Each chapter of the series has actually done better than the previous financially, with this one grossing $610 million worldwide in its first weekend, which is the highest gross of any of the other films. So everyone, have we seen Toy Story 5 yet, or are we going to? And how has this franchise been able to stay relevant over the years?
Merchandising.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Right? It's literally a movie about toys that come to life.
You're
so
not
it's like,
wrong.
let's just sell the toys.
To be honest, I think that what Pixar does right, and maybe what Disney forgot, is that the stories are all really good. They're all really relatable. They talk about aging and family and all like really universal topics that make you cry.
Well, Tom Hanks and Tim Allen are Buzz Lightyear and Woody, and they have always said like it was supposed to end after 3. They've admitted that, but then they came out. Yeah. They came out with 4, and they've always said that they wouldn't do it unless the script was really, really good. They said that for 4, and they said that for 5. And I mean, 4 was pretty good, and 5, I think, is the reviews of that are pretty good too. So it's the writing is definitely there. Sounds like, and like you said, John, the story is great, and it's all relevant. Like it's definitely like playing with toys is something that everyone can relate to, and they're trying to modernize it with today's with toys.
Mm-hmm.
Hannah, have you seen it yet?
I haven't seen it, but to going off that, like the whole modernization, I mean, we're starting to get introduced to technology in Toy Story 5. So, with a new character, Lily Pad, and I guess, we have some feel-good storylines in there. I've also heard some other reviews about not loving the storyline, but not necessarily not letting their kids watch it either. So, I haven't watched
So
it
yeah,
yet, but
yeah, this is the first one where it's a PG rating, right?
compared
Whatever
to
the
all
rating,
the other ones,
I
G.
Yeah,
the
because
other
all
ones
the
were
others have been
Okay.
G.
Okay.
How was the third one
I
G?
haven't-
That was some pretty dark stuff.
I have an interesting question.
Bear was trying to kill all of them.
Toy Story 3 comes out in 2010. We have tablets. Toy Story 4 comes out in 2019. We have tablets. So why are we just discussing, which, by the way, I think is a very important topic,
It is.
aging out of toys? Why are we discussing the fact that digital play is replacing physical play?
Maybe they just haven't gotten around to it yet.
By the way, Pete will tell you, because it's true. Every kid is obsessed
Yeah.
with phones. Every
Well, it's
single
just
one.
the sheer magnitude of devices out there now
Yeah.
too. I think that's one reason why it
There
probably
was,
hasn't popped up until now.
Yeah, it's hard
My
to
daughter
avoid it.
was toy play little in like 20. I mean, right away, she's born in 2012, but like 2015, 2016, 2017, like, I mean, she wasn't a tablet kid, but she definitely used her tablet.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, she taught me how to use the YouTube app when she was
She
1.5.
She did. I mean,
I think-
the story is very relevant right now.
I think it's still, yeah.
You know.
And I mean, I feel like in this, I could be wrong, but Hannah, you seem to know a pretty good amount about the Toy Story series so far. And we just watched the fourth one, but I feel like they're behind modern day a little bit.
A little bit. And I think that, Pixar and Toy Story might be the best company to tell this story or to have a storyline. Like, it's the only really relevant child movie that would be able to offer this kind of plot without, hurting feelings. Like, it's like the only, like, if technology is the new toy, Toy Story is going to be the only child movie to bring it up.
Yeah.
There's not really other franchises to do it. So
And I mean, it's Pixar's no longer kind of running through John Lasseter like it was in the early days, but it's still, I think they can still pull out a banger once in a while, and I feel like they bring their A
I
game.
think that's a name that only you
for
know,
Toy
Pete, by
Story.
the way.
Look at he's one of the first credits of every single Toy Story movie from
Pete's in the
like the
biz.
beginning up until like 2009.
All right. So the internet believes that Toy Story 5 takes place in the 2010s, roughly 2010 to 2012.
Okay, yeah, because between the movies you could just look at the ages of the kids, right? They haven't aged all that much.
So
Well, now Bonnie is
she's the
not
main
related
child.
to Andy at all.
No, but
No.
it took until the
You-
fourth movie before Andy went to college,
Yes.
and he was 10 in
Bonnie's
the
in
first
kindergarten. Yeah, Bonnie's in kindergarten in Toy Story 4, and then now she's 8 years old, so she's in second or third grade in this movie.
movie. Okay,
She's tablet aged.
tablet age.
Yes.
Perfect timing.
I think they're just really good, and honestly, I guess that makes a lot more sense. So we've talked about on the show that comic book movies are appealing to 40-somethings now, right? We grew up with comics, and then honestly, we went through our 20s, our teens and 20s with comic book movies, and so they're really pointed at us. I think Toy Story movies are also probably pointed at us because not only do we remember physical toys, right? Because we do. But also, we parented kids in that 2010-ish region. So we also now remember going to dinner and giving our kids the tablet so they would shut up. Like, we remember that, right? And so, I think that
It's the
Disney
digital
specifically
revolution, like it or not.
is very good at knowing its main demographic, right?
I thought the same with like Finding Nemo too, like the Finding Nemo series.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like,
So does that mean
If
we
you know-
could expect a Toy Story 6 soon?
If
Well,
you
not-
know who
not
you're
soon, but
if you know who you're marketing to, then you can obviously market much better.
another big plot in this movie is Jessie's story.
Yes.
ooh, okay.
So, her upbringing. So there's lots
Jessie.
of
Jessie, the cowboy girl doll.
Yeah.
yes, it is. Yeah.
Voiced by Joan
Said
Cusack,
upbringing.
right?
I was very confused.
Yeah.
Because she's not an original Andy toy.
No.
Not until Toy Story 2. So
I remember.
that's kind of like where she came from and what family she was at the beginning.
Yeah, my acapella group covered When Somebody Loved Me from Toy Story 2.
Oh, and
Dude,
yes,
Pete-
the credit song is a big one.
That's a great
Does
story,
anyone-
man. We're at time.
Hey,
Yeah.
don't make fun of me.
I'm just fucking with you.
Good song. It's a tearjerker.
You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Mark, sing your song, man. Just
I was
filling
listening
time.
to you sing. I
Yeah,
sing all the time. I
John-
was listening to you sing. Got the next topic today. Yes, I got the next topic today.
That was a good
great,
movie too,
man.
by the way. That the movie about Bruce.
Mhm. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna jump back to basketball for just a second, so then we can finish on non-basketball. So LeBron James might have just entered his Jordan era. The 41-year-old Kings agent confirmed on Tuesday that he will leave the Lakers for free agency. During the 25-26 NBA regular season, LeBron James averaged 20.9 points, 6.1 rebounds, and 7.2 assists in 60 games. LeBron James holds a lot of records. 4 NBA championships, 4 finals MVPs, 4 regular season MVPs, and the NBA's all-time leading scorer. He is the only player in the league to surpass 40,000 career points. So, where do we expect LeBron to land, and do we think he can get one more chip before he's done?
Not if he goes to the Wizards. I've heard rumors of that happening.
Oh, he's not going to the Wizards.
He's not going to the Wizards. That's just a bad Michael Jordan joke.
Dude, the Wizards are going to be like, we got Jordan back in the day. Come on, LeBron.
Well, he also bought the Wizards at that point.
He did. He bought the Wizards.
I'm sure the
and
Wizards
LeBron,
would, they would
LeBron, I
not
think,
shy
is
away
close
from
to
that
being
either.
a billionaire, so he probably could become part owner of
was
the
gonna
team
say.
and then play for them.
Are we sure that's not part of the Wizards pitch? You could own us.
The
Wizards
two biggest
god-awful.
targets for him are the Warriors to play with Steph Curry and the Heat to play with Giannis. I'm sorry, and there's one more, Cleveland, because everyone's romanticizing him going back home and
One more
playing
turn.
for his hometown team.
But does Cleveland have the roster at this point to bolster a
He
championship?
has.
if they
I'm
bring
getting to
LeBron
that.
in?
He has mentioned that he wants to have his best. He wants to be on a team that has the best shot of getting himself championship. Well, I think his best odds, and these two teams are not being talked about for whatever reason. I feel his best chance to winning a championship is joining one of the two teams that was in the fucking finals this past year.
Shut
No
your
one's
fucking
really
mouth.
talking about him coming to the Knicks. And oh, by the way,
I read it. One of the
he is
reasons I brought it
saying-
up.
Yeah, he is saying that he will pay. He will play for less than the max contract. I don't think that means a veteran's minimum, which would be like a bag of chips. But I think he would be good fits on both the Knicks and the Spurs. Could you imagine him playing with Wemby? I think that would be an awesome team.
So here's a wild thought that I had, right? So the Knicks seem to be clearing cap space and clearing out big men, and it makes sense that it would be for someone like Braun. Now, here's the thing about that I feel about that. When you beat teams by 20 and you lose 3 games in the playoffs and you dominate throughout, do you make a big change like LeBron James, who throws the whole whammy off? Because
Well,
he's
I think
LeBron
you
James.
do.
He deserves to throw the whammy off. He's one of the 2 greatest players in NBA history,
he's earned
right?
it, yeah, sure.
He's earned it. But
keep in mind, other teams are trying to change their team to be better than your team was last year. So,
Sure.
do you make the
True.
change? Absolutely.
Do you
The
keep- how
NBA
do you
has
keep
gone.
up?
I think the number is 16 straight years without a repeat champion. I believe that's what the number is.
Wow,
it's
really?
hard. You know how hard it is in the NHL. It's as hard in the NBA. Repeating in arena sports is almost impossible.
I think that's wrong because the Warriors did it. I think it's been
Yeah, but even
10
that was a
years?
while back.
I mean,
10 years. Or
Yeah.
8
for
or 10.
me, that feels like Pete. for you, that feels like the Bills grabbing Aaron Rodgers to try to eke out a championship. It just doesn't feel like a good ad.
I think LeBron's still got more in the tank than Aaron Rodgers.
He is a
does.
legend, right? LeBron is a legend, but he's 40,
Mm-hmm.
gonna be 42 next season. I mean, when's it gonna stop? Right? When's it gonna be done?
I almost brought up a topic like that because we've definitely been seeing more and more 40-year-old athletes like lacing the shoes back up and playing like they think that they can be a legitimate threat for a championship. What we saw, I mean, yeah, you talk about Aaron Rodgers. Guess who played in Wimbledon this year? Serena Williams, 44-year-old Serena Williams. You know who ruined this all was Tom fucking Brady.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Andy Roddick is going to be in the dink. Sorry.
I would love it.
Yeah. You gotta have some tennis people in the dink.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, there's no world famous pickleballers yet.
Well, I was
Give
like,
it
if
time.
Anna Lee Waters might be up there for women, but it's like she's the equivalent to like Coco Gauff right now in women's pickleball. So she's pretty much top of her game.
Mm-hmm. I think she's probably the most famous pickleballer. Although I guarantee John and Pete have not heard of her.
I like picklers better. I'm much better. name.
Picklers.
Yeah, I looked it up. I was like, how do you say a person who plays pickleball? I was like, I don't know.
But I just think of somebody making pickles.
Do I want the King? It would certainly be a media circus. Do I think it's going to happen? I wouldn't count Dolan out of doing it.
How is it going to be
It's
any more of a media circus than New York is already?
Certainly be a media circus. It'll get butts and seats, and I know James Dolan wants to make a bunch of money.
That'd be a hell of a way to say, like, look, we're gonna arms race our way to a second championship.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I just don't know if that's what you do, right?
I don't see him going to the Knicks. I really don't.
I hope not. I honestly hope not.
I think the Warriors are really trying to get him, but they would also have to trade for Anthony Davis, who's on the Wizards, and the Wizards said that they're not trading him.
Mm-hmm.
It would be great to see him play with Giannis in Miami. However, that's all they would have is Giannis and LeBron, and I guess they have Bam Adebayo, but you need more than 3 people to be on a basketball team, and they still don't really have all of the height and size that they need in order to be a contender.
Right.
If you were to go to Cleveland, out of all those between Golden State, Miami, and Cleveland makes the most sense. They are probably the closest out of all those 3. However, you got James Harden and you got Donovan Mitchell on that team who have proven that they cannot really win in the playoffs.
Well, James Harden can't.
James Harden especially. He's had more games where he has more turnovers than points.
Fuck
Or
you,
field
James
goals
Harden.
made. Field goals made, excuse me.
You heard me. And we're at time.
What else we got?
This topic's yours, John, or is it mine now? From the upstate New York to the small Rhode Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters, this topic's made for you and me.
Woohoo!
All right, I thought you were going to bring up this other one because then my opening line would make us a little bit more sense. Taylor Swift isn't the only thing happening at Madison Square Garden. Recently, Luke Humphries just defended his U.S. Darts Masters title in an epic final over Luke Lydier, proving that their rivalry is becoming much-watched sports television. And here's a local twist. Rhode Island's own Fred Krueger made a statement in his debut, knocking off 2022 North American champion Leonard Gates. I may have had ChatGPT write this. So everyone, does professional darts deserve more coverage in the United States? And with bigger crowds, more TV coverage, and sports books putting darts on the board, is professional darts going to be the next great sport?
No. Next topic. I'm sorry. It's a bar game.
You don't know that.
It's a bar game.
It was at Madison Square Garden.
That is pretty big.
How, Marklar? How?
I don't know.
How do
Hannah,
we?
why don't you tell us?
How do you even watch that at the Garden, Mark?
So you really have to be part of the community to understand the nuances.
By the way, love darts. I love darts.
I know,
talk.
and it's
I have been in
No,
bars my whole life. I've been playing darts my whole life. Are
this
you
is
good at darts,
something-
Hannah?
This is something that I started this year because I wanted to. Last year, my New Year's resolution was to get better at the darts because I wanted to beat grown men and like make their egos a little smaller.
High five.
So I started playing organized darts this year, and just the people that play, like go to these events like every month, play in tournaments, watch these people get big. And it's not really that big in the United States. It's much bigger in England, and in Germany. So I don't know if it's necessarily going to make a huge impact into the United States, but the fact that it's starting to get bet on is very interesting to me.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yes, betting. Betting
Mhm.
solves everything, doesn't it?
Listen, one of the greatest scenes in modern television is the scene in Ted Lasso
Yes.
where Ted
Yes.
fleeces the dude.
Yes. The fact
I
that,
know.
and that's one of the greatest
Hey,
speeches,
James.
I've had people underestimate me my whole life, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
one of the greatest scenes in modern television.
That was a
He's like,
great
Bob's your
sequence.
uncle.
Yeah.
Oh, love it. Oh no, he says barbecue
So
chicken.
that's what I was
where
gonna bring
Tiger
up, is
Bullet
that,
gets
like,
it from.
If there's any way for darts to become a thing, it's like it needs that killer movie or some pop culture thing to make it mainstream, right? To give people interest.
Listen,
So
So
what
there's
better?
also-
The Ted
yeah.
Lasso scene is the kind of that catalyst.
so kind of insight on me. I played competitive billiards, competitive pool through high school, and a little bit in college, and I was very good at pool. It's very boring. It's just very boring to watch someone do a bar game, like a skill-based bar game.
You gotta have
Ah.
a really good story behind it.
Oh, and watching people play poker is exciting? Like, there's a way to make it
A
exciting.
little. I don't know.
They're just sitting there thinking. That's what poker is.
Now, what's interesting about
But they're
darts
thinking
is
with
that
very stoic faces, Mark.
people who are good at darts are really good at darts. Like,
Yes.
people who are good at cornhole are really good at cornhole, and I guess they watch cornhole on ESPN. So maybe you guys have a chance. But I don't
I
know.
don't even know. I don't even know
Now-
if I'm going to be lumped into that group, but I just think
I-
it's
God,
it's just one of those things. Like, I never thought I would be interested in it until I was.
we have a
Alright.
bar by us adjacently called the Parting Glass, which is a Irish bar, and the Parting Glass is very into their darts league. So they have,
Well, there's a specific bars that are dart bars.
oh yeah, for sure. I mean, they have probably how many?
Dozens of setups in
12 dartboards all next to each other in that big room in the Parting Glass.
Yeah.
Peter, you have
So Worcester
Yeah.
Dart League has
Sorry.
about 30 to 50 teams in
Yeah,
any
I
given
mean-
year.
All right, Hannah. So, what is your favorite darts game?
I've always been one to like cricket, and cricket's just United States. They do not play cricket in England, and they do not play cricket in any national
Really?
competition. They only play 501. So
I like
I like-
501.
I like 501 too.
Yep. So I know it's kind of interesting for somebody to say like, "Oh, what's your favorite dart game?" Because there's only one in a lot of countries.
What is your where do you group on the board? Do you group high or low? Like, where are you typically finding yourself?
I typically find myself more in the 1917 range. I also shoot lefty in darts.
Okay.
Okay.
So I like when I'm trying to get out or
Are
demo out.
Are you left-handed?
I'm not. No.
Really?
Just happen to
That's
throw
super
lefty?
cool.
I
Interesting.
started when I was practicing initially. I was throwing right-handed, and I just couldn't even hit the board. So I kind of was just made a joke. I was like, might as well just throw left-handed, and that
Really?
worked so much
That's right.
better.
That's very
So
interesting.
I have a question for you, being someone who's left eye dominant, and
Mhm.
I'm kind of between left and right hand for certain things. Are you left eye dominant? Like, is it like if you had to shoot a bow and arrow, would you do it lefty because you could trust your eyes? Or are there any other sports you do lefty, or is it just the darts thing?
I feel like it's I played lacrosse, I played field hockey, so I don't necessarily know if it's like if maybe my hand-eye fine motor coordination is better on the left side, but my gross motor coordination for like field hockey or lacrosse
Right.
would be better
Are you-
right-handed.
Okay, and then the final
that's what I'm
question:
wondering, yeah.
Are you really good at beer pong? Because it's the same muscles.
I've recently thrown lefty in our beer pong competition.
Oh,
There
yeah,
you
you
go.
did.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
if you're a
Same
lefty for
muscles.
darts, you should throw a lefty for
Yeah.
beer pong.
Well,
That's
it's the
right.
same. It is literally
Yeah,
the
it's
same.
the same.
Like,
Bloop.
not figuratively. It's
We
literally-
That was funny.
Just-
I'm left eye dominant. I still shoot everything right-handed.
Hmm.
I've just
Do-
gotten used to where I'm
do
supposed
you
to aim.
do you
Yeah.
lean? Do you
Me?
got
Talking to
like
me or Hannah?
do you got like a real long lean when you're playing darts?
Not really. I'm kind of just
Pete
like
does.
in fire.
Pete does.
I'm really good at
It's all about
leading.
balance.
Pete has
How tall is Pete?
Pete has a real long lean.
Well, he's
he's
got the
putting it
stretch.
in.
Your
He's got the
wingspan's
stretch.
pretty high. Yeah.
He's pretty much placing it in the dartboard.
If my camera were the board, this is how I play darts.
You can do it.
But
There
my
you
foot's
go. See, I
behind the
know
line.
Listen, I know shit about darts, and that is a great place to end it on. Mark, do you know what time it is?
Dude, wait, we're there already? Dude, dude,
It's the final topic.
Press the button. Press the button. Damn it, Pete! You didn't press the button.
Did you hear it?
No, I didn't hear it. Did
Oh, it played
put-
in the show. Sorry, I'll
you?
play it again.
You can put it in After Effects.
No,
I just wanted. There it is. I wanted Hannah to hear your cute son.
it's in the. So no,
Oh,
whether you guys hear it or not, it will always go into the live stream. I just had to remember
Gotta
to throw it
live
onto the
stream
monitor
it.
to make you guys hear it too.
So we're gonna do these questions in reverse. This weekend, the Kelceys are getting married. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are officially married. I think right now, if you've seen the headlines, the venue is supposedly a fully locked down, castle outfitted Madison Square Garden, complete with city-approved street closures all weekend long. But a massive theory is spreading through the fandom and Hollywood insiders like, is this massive spectacle happening, or are we witnessing a multi-million-dollar masterclass in media manipulation? Say that 5 times fast. Rosemarie Terenzio, who was John F. Kennedy's chief of staff and planned his top secret 1996, or junior, that is.
I was gonna say.
1996. Wedding to Carolyn Bessette, went on CBS Mornings this week to state plainly that she believes MSG is a total decoy, which is what Melanie and I thought right away. So, is the MSG wedding a fake? If it is, do we think the real vows have already happened, or are they happening somewhere else? Show your work.
I'd like to think they pulled a Jim and Pam and they got married and Maid of the Mist.
Come here, Niagara Falls.
Yes.
Maid of the Mist. I mean,
there's way too much evidence that it's happening in Madison Square Garden. The fact that, there's all this hullabaloo going on and there's no public events planned.
Wouldn't it be funny if nothing actually happened and they just
The fact that
rented the
Taylor
space
Swift's plane
just to distract?
landed at JFK.
Is she in
I
it?
mean,
okay, in a world where this is fake, they are two incredibly rich people. They could fly the plane around. They could get they could get actors that look like them. They could literally do anything. They have an infinite amount of money.
so we know they haven't got married yet. There's no marriage license in the state of New York.
I love this
So-
information. Go,
Okay.
Hannah.
We know that they're not married yet.
go research
Um,
that.
My wife told me that about 2 hours ago they were. That's the reason I was.
Donna Kelsey has flown into LaGuardia this afternoon. I have the theory that there could be potentially a new Love Story Taylor's version music video being filmed at MSG, which would kind of give the fans a glimpse into like what she may look like.
Okay.
Um,
Cool.
but I really wish she was getting married outside. But I've heard that Madison Square Garden security and the underground tunnels are just like immaculate.
And I mean,
Security-wise.
That's the counter argument.
Yeah.
The counter argument is putting it behind locked doors like
No
this in a
windows,
place that
right,
is used
in
to
MSG.
security with no windows is actually very smart, right?
Sure.
They kind of can do whatever they want in a big open space, and they can lock it down, and they
It's-
can keep the
if
guest
you want to
list
keep
real
it
tight.
private.
It's kind of
and
the ultimate billionaire celebrity flex of like, come at me, bro. You're not gonna get through
Right.
this.
She felt comfortable and confident going to the NBA championship there multiple times.
Right, right. That's true.
So I think the sense of security compared to her other concerts.
With her backup singer bridesmaids.
Yeah. She had some really some trouble in overseas with like potential like death threats and bomb threats. So the need for a secure location it's up there.
Yeah.
She's not going to get that in Rhode Island, unfortunately, despite me and Mark wanting it to happen in New England.
Right.
Hmm.
You guys could
I
get
mean, there were talks
somebody with
that,
a plane.
Yeah, there was rumors in Rhode Island that she wanted a certain venue in Rhode Island, and she bought out a couple to take over that particular weekend that she wanted. I don't know. Although that weekend was allegedly in June.
I mean, there's pictures of her. She is definitely in the city right now.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. Last week there was fireworks going off at her house.
Cool.
There's just there's just too much. There's almost too much information, Jonah. It's like the fact that there's so much information about this is what makes me believe that it's probably just a decoy.
Probably a decoy.
Yeah.
What's the point of doing the decoy, though?
They can get married in private wherever they want.
More private than a lockdown MSG?
Nobody knows where they're getting married. And everyone, if everyone knows you're getting married, you're super rich and famous, everyone knows you're getting married. Everyone expects there to be a wedding, but you don't want anyone there. How do you keep them away? You have a fake one. You have enough money. You have enough influence. TMZ got the story. TMZ got the story real fast. I mean,
I just feel like I said this in the green room. I feel like maybe if Taylor got married in her 20s, that she used to she used to love putting out Easter eggs and like music videos and her album notes and all that.
She still puts out Easter egg stuff to fans, but it's not as
she does not to the. I don't think
used to
she
be.
does that to the point that she used to, though.
Maybe not, but at least now it doesn't involve her personal life anymore. That was the whole lesson learned from the whole Reputation album. Basically, Steph, let me know if I'm getting this right, but she pretty much got to the point where she's like, "Look, I know better now. Like I'm not gonna deal with this crap again. So I'm just gonna keep really private from now on."
And she found the love of her life.
She
The
did.
last time she talked about her wedding, she said that she didn't want it to feel like she couldn't invite people. She didn't want it. She wanted as many people there. She didn't want to stress about that stuff. So it's hard for me to think like, okay, now she wants a private wedding. Just
Mel reported to
MSG
me
is a
that
pretty good
Blake
capacity.
that Blake Lively will not be there, and that she is currently in upstate New York.
Wah, wah. How impressive, though, is it the fact that it's been this tight-lipped?
Yeah.
In today's day and age.
Right. I have a question. Does Haley Steinfeld get in, and thus does Josh Allen get into Taylor Swift's wedding? They're
Yes, I think
buddies.
so.
They're friends.
Selena Gomez will be there.
Oh, definitely.
Yes.
Mariska Hargitay. They're
Who
good
else? What's
friends.
the other tight end that's friends with Travis?
Kittle?
Yes.
Mm.
They'll be there.
They started tight end university together. Kittle met his wife in college. They are adorable.
I forgot about that they were close.
He just did New Heights. By the way, guys, if you want us on New Heights, we will come on.
Yeah,
Whenever
we're
you'd like.
glad, sure.
New Heights where it
I
all
think we're
started.
worthy
We
of it,
we will forego our normal fee to be on New Heights.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, for free. Yeah, well.
So that has been our topics. We will be back in 2 weeks with our friend Peter Pond. In the meantime, you can catch up on our old episodes on our YouTube channel.
We're on next week, Mark.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
I canceled that.
Oh. You didn't tell me.
Right in 2 weeks.
I did. I
guess.
put in Slack. Anyway, in the meantime, you can catch up on our old episodes on our YouTube channel with the handle at If These Balls Pod. And don't forget to subscribe to us by tickling that little bell. We would like to thank our guests for joining us tonight. Thank you, Hannah.
Thank you, Hannah.
Thanks, Hannah.
You can also follow or like us on our socials at If These Balls Pod on X, Instagram, Facebook, Threads, TikTok, and Blue Sky. Our website is www.iftheseballscouldstalkpod.com. This is Mark Pesci, and for my partner, John Companion, producer Pete Steffen, that's what we feel they would say if these balls could talk.
That's right. Good night,
Good
everybody.
night, everyone.
Till next time.
Stay excellent, everyone.
Balls could talk, they would walk along the bases into the fields. If these balls could talk with Mark and John.
I love shows that wrap by 11:30.
Pete, that was super loud. No, the music. It was louder than normal. Which is fine. It just was loud. It's fine.